Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a good Friday. Yeah, well today we are working on Anna Ohman 1873 by Lila's Studio. Yeah, I thought, well, we'll just work on this for a little bit. And as you know, the whole pattern is divided up into fourths. And I'm right at the bottom of this page, so we just have to finish this wing, and there's just a little bit more like branches or something that he's sitting on. I don't know how much of that's going to be into it, but that's the end of the pattern. So I guess right there, so right where it says October, because I've already done the October part, so we're coming across, so whatever's even with that. Yeah, and I'm doing it on with 498 from DMC, which is one of my, I like red, but I don't love red, like blue, because I love blue. But this is one of my favorite reds, and it's more of a cranberry look to it than I don't have one, but 221 it's a little darker. It's not as bright. I don't know how to explain that. So, yeah. But, yeah, I woke up to 4 inches of snow today. Oh, goodness gracious. Have to get situated here, or we're never going to make it. Where am I? And this is on 14 count vintage country mocha. I'll see if I can turn it around. And it's by Zweigart. But it's just a small piece. I got an 18 by 21. And it's got a little stiffness to it, but it breaks down, and it's kind of a smooth Aida. I don't know how to explain it. The other Aidas, the squares are kind of rounded, if you will. And of course, I have nothing right here to compare it to. But trust me. But it's really nice fabric to work on. And that's the only fabric I've ever bought from Zweigart. So, yeah. Yeah, so 4 inches of snow, which means I have to dust off my car before I go to work. Oh, yay. But at least it's pretty cool out there. So, let's see where I'm at. Which means it'll be kind of powdery. It won't be wet snow. We hope. Cross your fingers. So yeah, today I work 10 to 6. And then I'm off Saturday and Sunday. So we will see. We will see. Hang on, I gotta move my line keeper here. Yes, I have my trusty line keeper. And you know, y'all don't have to have a line keeper. For the longest time before I got these, if that's just not in your budget or whatever, I had a piece of cardboard that was the same width of my piece of paper. It could have been smaller, you know, the piece of cardboard that I got. And I just attached it with 2 paper clips, and I would just move it up and down on my pattern, and it would keep my line just perfectly. So, sorry. It's one of those mornings. It's early. It's early. It's about 8 o'clock here. I'm telling you. What a day. It's going to be great. So I don't know how busy we'll be at the store, but I have to be there for 8 hours. They finally got their credit card machine fixed across the street, so at least it wasn't bad. I have to keep looking at my pattern over here. So, Yeah. It wasn't bad on Thursday. On Wednesday when I worked, so I was grateful for that because I really wasn't in the mood for it to be busy. I mean, I like it to be a little bit busy, but geez, some days that was just nuts. On Tuesday, man. So, who knows? Gotta see how I'm going here. Whoops. I almost screwed up, guys. So last night I was working on tiny treetops. How many? Did that, and I was working a little bit on Fractor Hex. It's gotten something a little rotten in Denmark there, so I'm going to have to go back and figure that out. It's in that stupid, what do you call it? You know, the part where the little green leaves are. Something's not right. I don't know, because the inside is just not um, matching up. So we'll have to see what's wrong. But I didn't go very far with that border, so it's not too difficult to fix. I probably missed something somewhere, but I double counted it, so I put it away for just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Nothing big. Because I'll go back and fix it. I hate leaving something with a problem and then, you know, like a month and a half later, you come back and you can't figure out where you screwed up. That's always special. This goes pretty fast since it's 14 count. This is one of those projects that I just get out and stitch on if I just want to stitch, you know? Have to see where I'm at. I have to keep looking at this pattern. It's a little intense. It's like stitch 2, skip 1, nope, skip 2, you know. But other than that, I mean, it's not terribly bad, and it's all stitched in one color. Sometimes I like one color things because you don't have to think as hard. I finished another motif on that tiny treetop thing from what is it? Blackbird. I couldn't think what it was called. So yeah. So I'll be glad when today's over with. It's always long when it's quiet and boring, and I don't know how many people will be out and about today. I'm sure the roads are fine because there's not that much snow, and that we have a lot of semi-truck traffic. You know, they kind of come and go, so they beat down the road, so to speak, in the snow and stuff. So the roads usually aren't bad. Now I don't know what it did any further one way or the other, but this is what it's like here. Just about 4 inches of snow. So I don't expect it to be too terribly, terribly bad. You know, out there. Yes. Wings coming along. It's starting to actually look like feathers. Yay! So I don't know what I'll work on today or this weekend. Haven't made up my mind. Haven't made up my mind. I might make some beef and noodles this weekend. I haven't decided on that either. I've got some stuff in there to make chicken and noodles, but I prefer beef and noodles. So I don't know what I will be making. What in the world? Just kind of lazy yesterday. Just didn't do much of anything. I didn't even take a nap. Outrageous. So I got right past that and went right on. I have to see where I am at. Space. Just one space. Not used to using 14 count. But it's coming. Okay, and skip 3. One and skip 3. This is really easy to work with, so I'm not worried. Whoops. As I missed the corner. I'm telling you. Some days, guys, some days. Gonna get rid of this thread because I know it's not gonna make it across the way. But it is a pretty color red. So if you want something in a cranberry, that would be your color. That looks nice on this brown. It's kind of a, and it does have some mottling. I can't say that word. I put a D in it instead of a T. In it, and I think for the crow, I got it in 16 count. So you can get it in 16, I believe, or 14. You might have others, you know, as well, but that's all I've been using. Because, heaven knows, I really can't probably see 18 count. Oh, please, stop it. Everything keeps sticking to my hand. Oh, what a day. So, yep, what a day. I'm ready for another day off. I kind of like those days off. Hang on, I gotta move my line keeper here so I know what I'm doing. Little pieces of fuzz. Watched a little floss tube, watched a little of Grey's Anatomy. Just didn't do a whole lot yesterday. Just kind of a lazy day. I stitched and I didn't stitch. And just didn't do anything. I like when days happen like that sometimes. But it sure didn't make me go to bed any earlier. I went to bed at 11 o'clock and could not sleep or go to sleep until about 2. So, yeah. I don't know what that was all about. Okay, gotta see where I'm at. Skip 2. Stitch 1. Some days you just gotta pay attention here. Skip 2 again. Stitch 1. Well, this line's going pretty fast. Oh yeah, beef and noodles sounded really good for dinner. But I may save that for tomorrow to do. I think I got some beef because I made those great big roasts and put some of it away. That way if I wanted to make barbecue beef sandwiches or beef and noodles, I would have it. So we'll just have to take a gander and see what's in the repertoire. I had that other, I think they're called Mega Bowls or Mega Meal. I don't know. The one with chicken fried steak. It had chicken fried steak, gravy, mashed potatoes, a little bit of corn, and some green beans in it. And that was a whole lot better than the jalapeno flavored macaroni with the chicken pieces. The chicken pieces tasted great, but the macaroni and cheese was so hot and spicy, I just could not hack it. Okay, we got that. So we'll see what comes up. There's always frozen pizza. Ah! You know, after I like frozen pizza as well as the next person, but after a while, yeah, no, not so much. Not so much. But that's okay. I change it up here and there. Let's see. Gotta move my line keeper or we are gonna be lost. Whoops. Not right there. No, no, no. Just get it in the hole. We'll have it made. It goes all the way down. Gotta fix my thread. We have an issue here. I hate when it gets long and short. Sorry guys, I gotta turn that. My bad. Or we're never gonna get across here. I just wanted to make a short video today and stitch with you guys, because some days, you know, this is the only stitching I get done. And others, well, not so much. Sometimes I can stitch all day. Usually that happens, you know, on the weekend when I don't have to go to work or I'm just not doing anything. And I like to skip around. I don't even pick 3 projects out. I just start with one. Okay, well, I'm kind of done with that, or I finished a motif on that. Then I just pick up another one and start going. Some days I don't even know what I'm going to make a video out of until I pick it out. But it keeps it interesting. Come on. Okay, we got all that way. Now, we need 2. So, like I said, no plans unless my daughter decides we're going somewhere now. We usually try not to strike out when there's snow on the ground. I mean, not on the ground, but on the road, or it looks like it's really, really bad, or it's going to have a snowstorm that day. No, she's not about that life. But she has 4-wheel drive, but some days that doesn't even help. At all. We got that line done. Whoops, I was trying to see where we were on time. Okay, where am I? It feels like it wants to. And then I'm losing my slipper here. Hang on. Adjustment. If I can get a hold of it. My hands are kind of dry this week. Had to use some of that Ajax dish liquid. I was cleaning. Oh, they had some spots on the floor there at work that, like diesel or diesel fuel had gotten on the floor. And I take that Ajax to clean it with because it seems to cut the greases and the oils and stuff. Because it's so, I don't know. It's so what it is. I'm looking, guys. It seems to cut that and get it right off the floor because they have, what do you call it, linoleum, actual linoleum, because it's the original flooring that they put in like 20, 30 years ago. Really good stuff, and it cleans up usually really well, but that Ajax stuff just eats my hands up. So I never use it for dish soap at home. But if you have some kind of a greasy thing, it does take it out. It's kind of like Dawn. It really cuts that grease. But it dries my hands out something fierce. Okay, where am I at? I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Got lost there in the middle. Should have made my thread a little bit longer. Didn't go very far. But this is 14 count, so that's probably part of the reason why it didn't go as far. I'm used to using 16 count material, and I can just make a piece of thread like that go for at least another whole row. But we're good. We're good. We're good. Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn that stupid thing off. And sometimes when I go line for line, I will put a little dot on my line so that, especially like elemental dragons, I put a dot right, let me take this off, right along the edge of the pattern there. So that way I know, like let's say I stop right here. That way I know I've done the one above it. So I know about where to look to see, you know, where I could keep stitching. So that's just another little hint, or tip, shall we say. But it does, and I always make a copy. I try to make a copy. This, I'm not sure if it is or it isn't at this point. It probably is, but I make a copy of the page I'm working on. And that way I can mark it up if I have to, but it does keep it in line, you know. Alright guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and please hit the bell. And that way you will know when my next video comes out. Y'all have a good rest of your Friday and a good rest of your weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, do all the things. We'll see you next time. God bless. Keep stitching. Bye-bye.